Now you might be saying to yourself, what? We were just here. But I ran out of time. And after I got home and I kind of looked through the video and realized that I ended up keeping like half the stuff I got at the last couple stops. I've gotten bracelets. I decided to come back. So it's bright and early. I got plenty of time. Let's go in and see what we can find. Now, by the time this posts, I will have already been on the road for a while. So all this stuff is coming with me in the car on my cross-country road trip from my Live Whatnot shows from Tennessee. And I'm not sure where my second one is going to be. Probably Roswell. Hopefully Roswell. I hope I make it to that far. All right, let's go in and see what we can find. So I am here in time for cases. Thank goodness. There's that pin again. That's really pretty. But now that I see the tag, it's a little too spendy for me. What is the discount? 30%. I did bring some cash with me. This is a really cool necklace. Let's see, how much is this? $24. Yeah, so that's a little bit more than I'd like to spend. I'm super frugal when it comes to this stuff, especially because I have kept so much of it recently. The chick with the egg is one I had looked at before. Now that I'm looking at it again, I realize the reason it's so inexpensive is because it's missing some of its paint. And that strawberry is probably Sarah Coventry. I just had one in gold. Let's see. I love all the lucite. Look at these cat coasters. Those are so fun. Made in USA. I'm kind of disappointed. I've picked past a couple booths I usually get some really good stuff at. And looks like it's still the same. Although it's like been a week, so since I've been here last. So I have to give them some credit. And I'm really only here for the few booths that I ran out of time in. I do see a couple things in this case that are of interest. I love the jeweled trinket box, but that's a little too much for me. I mean, that's probably about what I'd sell that for, 18. And that kitschy dog, that usually sells really well, but there's too much paint loss on that. The miniature half doll is fantastic. I love the miniatures. But at $20, that's more expensive than my last one sold for, unfortunately. And they have some fun jewelry, but nothing that's really popping out enough for me to get a key. But this booth had some awesome stuff, and I ran out of time. Those are fun. Let's see. I take my time going through this. Well, unfortunately, so far, everything that I've seen that I really like this, is probably smothered in nickel. So, no dice. Ah, but alas. Oop. Oh my gosh, I'm knocking into stuff. Compact mirror. $8.50. What? Let's open it up. So it's in good condition all around. I love the rhinestones. A lot of the times these are really overpriced. I'm not sure if it's got enough pizzazz for $8.50 up front for me. Compact mirrors usually sell really well and are super collectible, so I feel a little silly leaving it behind, especially because these are so overpriced normally at antique malls. But I just need like a little extra pop, I think. But there are a couple things in here that catch my eye. I love this spoon randomly. Also this flower pin with the rhinestones. That one's 10. I love the vintage rotary phone dialer with the rhinestones. That's fantastic. I'm not sure how well that would sell. I definitely like the pin with the rhinestones. I'm going to see if there's something else in here that makes it worth my while to walk all the way back and get the key. You know, I'm kind of lazy when it comes to keys. I think I'm going to hold out. That is really pretty though. This is the booth I'm here for. I ran out of time, and there's so much stuff, as you can see, packed in every nook and cranny, and they have 2 spaces. So I'm gonna start going through this carefully, and this I will need keys for. This is such a neat lighter. Lighters are another thing that are super popular, but at 24, even with 20%, 15, 20%, whatever it is, I can't feel comfortable doing that. Here's that Joseph's original elephant I saw last time. I can't remember, $12. That's pretty close to retail, or what I'd get for it after fees, I should say. This is kind of cool. I pulled this out. It's a vintage sewing kit. And then, oh, I don't want the needle. So it's got the thread, and then it's got the scissor and needle in there as well. It's kind of neat. And it's only $3. Oh my gosh, look at the little worm in there. The other thing that I noticed that I didn't get last time were the Bakelite pins. Those are very neat. They're $20 each, which is a little bit, but it's Bakelite and it's unique, and I brought cash, so it's 20% off. Well, it's really 15 because I have to pay tax because I'm in Maryland, but still, I kind of want to grab that now. So it might not have been the oh wow moment that I had last time, but I did pick up that Bakelite pin with the green and the yellow and the brown. I just thought it was so neat. This deer planter is very cute, but it's cracked. After the discount, it came to like $17, $18, which I felt like was fair. I was a little nervous to pick up all of them just because it was a lot to front, especially with the fact that this is only my first stop of the day, and I have plenty of shopping ahead with my trip, which I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing. Yeah, I guess even though I was like really quick last time, it really looks like I combed through this place. I also just picked up this little, oh, its feet are busted. I was gonna say it was super cheap, that's why. Dang. Just kidding. Cats? $8? What? Awesome. I will take these for $8. I guess it's got like a little spot on its nose though. Is that a chip? Oh, all right. Maybe I won't. Oh, this is tough. It's like a very close almost for me, but if it was just one or the other, I might be able to see past it. I know I could still make money off of it, but I'm trying to stay away from items that have damage unless they're like absolutely necessary. Oh my gosh, I love these. Peas in a pod. Hey, this vase is still here. I really liked this thing. I'm gonna pick it up this time. It's like $10. It's really got some weight to it. Oh, that is really neat. I'm glad this is still here. It's not something I would normally pick up, but there was just something about it that was really appealing to me. It is so dark in here. What is this? This is very cool. Let's see what it says here. Necklace and bracelet set, $60. It's definitely cool, but not $60 for me. Damn, that is cool though. Whoa. This looks like Japan. Walt Disney, Japan. $20 though. Dang. I was gonna say this booth usually has really decent prices for a collector. That's insanely good, but for resale, not so much. Here's another one, the smaller version. Wales. Wales is doesn't sell for as much as that larger one does. Let's see. This one's cracked too. Well, I got the Bakelite pin and I got the glass vase. Admittedly, that wasn't as exciting as I had kind of hoped for. So I'm gonna gosh, I'm mixed up. I have been so mixed up recently. I'm gonna do something I normally don't do and go next door to Beaver Creek next. Spend $31 in there, which is pretty good actually. I think that the Bakelite pin alone will bring that. So I popped next door to Beaver Creek. Let's go in and see what they got. It's been a really long time since I've been here. Really neat tramp art. Well, you guys might think I'm looking at the stuffed rabbit. He's at 30, but what I'm actually looking at is the poodle handkerchief. That is $10. Those are really hard to find. I've only had one once. It's at $10. I'm gonna go ahead and get a key. That thing was fabulous. It even had a vanity mirror. Oh my gosh, look at this wall pocket. $15 as is. Broken leaf. Dang. But still, I know I said I was trying to stay away from damaged items, but it's kind of hard to tell it's broken, honestly. Is there an extra discount? No. Oh, I don't know if I can justify. Oh, it's got multiple broken leaves. Oh, that is painful. That is painful to leave behind. Look at this fabulous stife. He's fantastic. I love the beads and the little Christmas guy. I will say the prices here are a little bit higher than a lot of the places I normally go, but you never know when you're gonna find something, and I already picked one thing up and I've not even done an entire aisle. This is a really interesting planter with the, ooh, that's just kidding. Please don't fall. Well, we've reached a 50% off booth. And I immediately see, okay, $450. That's why it's 50% off. I was gonna say the Christmas girl head vase. Oh my gosh, look at that giant German bisque doll. That thing is wild. This is a fun booth. A lot of the stuff here is kind of mantique-y or Victorian, which of course I love Victorian stuff, but it's priced accordingly for the most. Oh my gosh, look at those fabulous vintage sunglasses. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they say 160. I could be making that up, but it looks like 160. Whoa, look at that cradle, whatever. That's insane. French walnut circa 1880. What's happening here? 19. Oh my gosh, look at you. And this one is $5. It's pretty. Oh, a little finger puppet doll. I love these. Rumco. And Flatsies down here. Flatsies 15 too. Oh my gosh, look at this one. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, they're a little too close for me to do anything with, but they're sure fun. So I spent like $11 in there after all was said and done. 10 plus tax. I think I'm gonna hop over the border and head to PA. I might stop in Maryland again, I'm not sure. I'll see you guys when I get to my next stop.